Hey, it's LP. I got a new deck that got the Romance Angels finally, so I'm really excited for that. So I'm going to do all signs. Sorry if it's loud because of my laundry. I'll try to speak more loudly. I want to do all signs, and I want to ask the question, is there something that they wish they could say to you about how they feel about your relationship in a romantic or sexual way? Okay, so I'm going to ask the angels. I'm going to ask the romance angels, and then I'm going to ask these guys first. This is the universal deck, so this is the universal energies. This is, Angel City. We're gonna ask the angels about romance for everybody. Okay, so we're gonna start with Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Any messages for Aquarius regarding their romantic or sexual relationship? Is there any message for Aquarius regarding their romantic or some? Okay. Now. Okay, so seize the day. Somebody feels urgent about getting you in their space, Aquarius. They think the time is right. This is it. Like, maybe this could be not this very second that you're watching this. It could be, but it could also be that they mean like this point in your life is the time that you guys get to connect. Let's get some more cards on this from the romance angels about this urgent message from someone in your realm who is eager to get close with you. They say now, Aquarius. They say now. I had started to do this earlier, and I had started Aquarius, but I had an interruption, so I decided to just start over. I'll have you know that the message was very similar for Aquarius. They had said that that there was someone in your realm who really felt that you had a strong connection, and they were hoping to connect with you. Okay, you got retreat, so it's time to disconnect from the world. So with this message of now and this retreat message, this tells me that this person is like, we don't have to worry about outside influences anymore. Or, let's do this thing. We've been waiting. I keep getting the idea that this is someone that it's been one of those situations where you have tried to connect, and the time's never been right. Okay, and this card, this card literally has the word time. Okay, there's now in reference to time, and this says it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so to me that implies that it's not been the right time until now, and they are suggesting that it's time that you got wedding. So this can mean this situation involves marriage. Okay, so it could mean that either you are getting out of a marriage, or the person that is talking about this with you is getting out of a marriage, or they're suggesting that now is the time that the two of you get married. Okay. One thing is for sure, this relationship is at a divine moment in time right now. Okay, Aquarius, so seize this moment with this person. It's now. It's now. Finally. Okay. All right, Pisces. What love What messages do we have about romance or sex for Pisces, please? What message about romance or sex for Pisces? Okay, you got 2 that jumped out from the Universal deck. The first one I saw was surrender, and the second was willingness. So Pisces, I think that there might be a tendency for you to hold back from things that you're feeling. And I think that you are possibly restraining yourself from a situation where you feel a lot of attraction to someone, and you are being called to surrender to those desires and be willing to open yourself up, because you are possibly not game to expose yourself vulnerably through sex or intimacy with another person. And this is asking you to surrender to those desires and have a willingness to, you know, break your own heart, or, you know, if that ends up happening. But it's a cliche to say it's better to have loved and lost than not to love, but it's a cliche because it's true. If you stay behind a wall because you're protecting yourself, you also lose all of the wonderful parts of intimacy and relationship, okay? Yeah, okay, so I'm feeling now that this is about deeper intimacy and a sexual connection. Okay, so you got children. Your love life is being affected by children. Yeah, Pisces, you are very likely either in a relationship with, you know, a spouse or a partner where you have children, and you have a hard time letting down enough to enjoy intimacy in the bedroom. The other thing is, maybe you're a single parent and you have a hard time finding time to literally be able to do this, or you're protecting your kids from you know, this situation. And I think that I think there's some wisdom in not like having your children around anyone that you hook up with, but there might be, if it's a situation where you see a commitment and some future together, you might not have to protect them from knowing that adults who are unmarried have special relationships with other people, okay? But you need to surrender a little bit to this desire that you have. You have to be willing a little bit to allow yourself this pleasure, okay? And if you are in a relationship in which your children are together, or you're in a second marriage and you have children, you have, you know, fostering the intimacy in the relationship that you're in is healthy for kids to recognize, in my opinion. This is my opinion. You know, sex is healthy. We spend a lot of time protecting children from sex, and it's, to me, especially in this country, and it yeah, so finances and children are affecting your love life right now, your sex life and your love life, right? So you have a lot of stress and worry. You're working hard at just day by day life. So this is interfering with your intimacy. And you are being reminded with playfulness. Recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, Pisces, you need to get funky. You need to explore and remember that sex is very connective and beautiful and moving and can shake you right down to your core, can warm you from your bones out. You need to find a way to have some time alone, surrender to this inhibition that you have, and be willing and be playful, and remember that intimacy and sex can be very fun and very fulfilling. Okay? Aries, please. What sexy messages do we have for Aries? We're looking for romance, or messages about sex life for Aries, please, from the Universal Angels first. For Aries, please. What messages for Aries? Got an angel. That's just an angel. Not just an angel, but what messages for Aries, please, about their sex life, their romance, the warm glow. Aries, please. Whoa! Power. Power. Aries, you are the cardinal fire sign, which is passion. Fire signs are about passion and action. And I see Aries are very, they're pretty amazing people. They have a strength in their passion that is unmatched. So let's get from the romance angels about this power for Aries, please, and their romantic and sexual experience in life. What do we have for Aries, please, about their romantic and sexual life for Aries? What about this power? We all know Aries are powerful. And they're powerful in a sexy way. They are magnetic. They are hot. They're usually, they're often gorgeous. They are attractive in that they are setting the world on fire, right? They get shit done. Often they can be business owners, movers and shakers. They have power. They have mojo. They have juju. They have like an inherent sexual energy. You got retreat, and it's telling you that it's time to disconnect from the world. As an Aries, you are always busy. You are always doing stuff. And if you are in relationship with someone, it's time to take time just for this person and put some of that powerful energy that you have into the connection that you're in. You've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, Aries, could be that someone that you're dealing with has some commitment or some ethical objection to connection at this moment in time, or has in the past. But there is There's a call to disconnect from that, from the world of practical thinking. However, pay attention to the red flags. Aries, by nature, you're very fast action, and there might be red flags that are going off for you that you are not paying attention to because you are, you feel so powerful about a situation. You feel so strongly about a situation, and Aries are such strong people. They kind of forget that they can get hurt. So this retreat could be about these red flags, and it could be that you need to disconnect from someone that you're dealing with because there are red flags, and it might be inconsistent with your upbringing and your spiritual self, your ethics and morals, the things that you believe. You can always flip-flop this too, okay? The signs are cautioning you. It's time to disconnect from the world. Your love life is being influenced by a religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, this is likely this could be a very powerful, sexy connection, but it is not consistent with what you believe and your upbringing. You know this, you see this with some red flags, okay? So it might be time to pump the brakes, Aries. Sorry, that's not very sexy. All right, Taurus. Taurus. It's okay, Aries. You'll be just fine. You're a sexy beast. Okay, Taurus, please. What messages about romance or sex do we have for Taurus, please? What messages about romance or sex do we have for Taurus, please? Balance. Give and take. In a balanced fashion, in a fair way. Taurus, you may be, either you are taking too much or you're giving too much. Let's get some more cards from the romance angels. This is balance card, just balance. What do we have for Taurus about balance, or about their sex life, or their romantic life, about balance? Now I'm trying to get messages that might be something that a person in your sphere is thinking about in a sexual or romantic way that they are not saying. So Taurus, you might be overlooking a need for balance. Let's get some more cards here. Taurus, please. Taurus, please. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Let's get some more cards. I feel like if someone from your past is returning to your life and you're being asked to remember balance, I feel like there is, this might be someone that you have fallen all over into before, and this is reminding you to keep it in check. This is, to me, a warning sign. To me, it's a warning. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. You see it? So when this person returns, to keep things in balance, you need to tell them, that you need to discuss honestly your feelings with them about how things played out before. And if this is in a romantic way, then, it could be that you felt like you were More invested. Because look how she's looking at him and how he's not really even glancing in her direction. That looks unbalanced to me. Okay. So in this conversation, you know, just discuss your feelings so that things don't get out of whack again. Wow. You got, yes, this is your soulmate. And divine timing is at work in your love life. Worth waiting for. So you have a reconciliation that's worth waiting for. Yes, this is your soulmate. And honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So, oh wow, Taurus, you need to really, really make sure that this heart-to-heart conversation happens, because this relationship has immense potential. Okay, it has immense potential. Soulmate connections are they're not the twin flame connections. So soulmate connections are here to teach us something, and then sometimes they go away. They're usually difficult, and that's how we learn something from them. But it could be that this has happened already, and you have things that you can discuss now, honestly. And if you can restore balance to the situation, this reconciliation is divine timing. Okay, this coming back is divine timing. This person is a soulmate for you, so it's someone who this is a divine relationship that is here to teach you something. Okay, you need to discuss balance. It was out of whack before, but now with this reconciliation and this divine timing at play, this balance, if it's discussed with a heart-to-heart conversation, this could be a potentially great relationship with this whoever's coming back. Okay, Gemini. That was a long reading for Taurus. Gemini, please. Gemini, what love messages or not really love, what about romance and sex? Romance and sexual relationship messages. What things does Gemini's partner have to say that are going unsaid, perhaps? Or how can we clarify something that Gemini's partner has said to them? In the realm of romance or sex, please. That's too many. Gemini, please. Whoa, there it is. Validation. Ooh. Somebody needs to know that they're pleasing the other person. Somebody needs to know that they are safe in this relationship because they are worried. So you can take this how you want, Gemini. This is either you or it's your person. If it's not you, then it's the person you're in, in a relationship with. But somebody needs to hear that they're sexy. Somebody needs to hear that they are attractive. Somebody needs to hear that they are loved. Somebody needs to hear that they are safe to open up. Okay? Gemini, please, from the Romance Angels. Gemini, please, from the Romance Angels. It's free yourself. Look, this is my favorite card in this deck. Look at that baby. It's time to take back control of your life. Let's get some more cards. Gemini, you maybe are in a beautiful relationship, but that's making you feel confined. And someone isn't sure how the other person feels. Let me get more cards here, because this is... Yeah, this is it's like the Garden of Eden, but they're trapped there. So something that feels like, has felt like paradise is beginning to feel a little bit confining, because you have lost control, or someone has lost control of their own life. It could be, Gemini, that you fell completely into something and you haven't even stopped to take a breath. Pay attention to the red flags. Don't ignore things that you that bring you concern. Don't ignore things that feel upsetting to you. If you notice things about the relationship that, and I feel like it might be a controlling thing. If someone is behaving in a way that feels like jealous or confining, heed that warning sign. It could be that that person just needs validation. They need to know that this relationship is real. This is a past life relationship. You've known each other before. You've known each other before. So, you know, this is a big relationship for sure. But you are noticing a red flag, or someone's noticing a red flag about someone being controlling. This urge to be controlling could be due to somebody needing validation about the relationship and how the other person is feeling about them. However, you can stay optimistic. Okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So there's no need to burn the house to the ground, Gemini. You have this is a real connection. It's a past life connection. It's a very, very beautiful connection. You're sitting in a space that's lovely. It's like paradise to you. You're very happy. But you're feeling a little bit of a red flag about control. But I think that all that is going on is someone needs to know that they don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about you, that you are, that you're not going anywhere. They don't have to tie you down to keep you from going anywhere. Okay? All right, Gemini. Validate that person so they don't feel like they have to tie you down. Okay? Cancer. Cancer. What messages about sex or romance specifically do we have for Cancer, please? What messages about sex or romance in particular do we have for Cancer? Expectancy. Okay, let's get some more cards on that, because somebody seems to have, somebody seems to be waiting for somebody to do something, or, let's get some more cards here. It could also be pregnancy. Let's see. What messages for Cancer about sex or romance specifically? What were messages for Cancer about sex or romance specifically? What messages for Cancer about sex or romance specifically? Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, wow. All right, Cancer. This won't be for everybody, but somebody is pregnant. That's just, it was my first thought when I saw expectancy, and now it says your love life is being affected by children. So, let's get more cards on this. If you aren't pregnant, let's be, if you, and you don't want to be, it's good advice to take, 4 or 5 precautions if you aren't ready to start a family or to have a child. It could be that you have children already, and that they have a lot of demands on you that are affecting your sex life. Let's see. Divine timing is at work in your love life as well. And, children are a result of divine timing. I'm sorry, this is a very specific Cancer read for sex and romance. This is, I'm sorry, but someone, if you are trying to get pregnant, now it seems to me that this is, it seems like there's some good luck right now, because you're also being told to be passionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, there is, there's a strong message here that someone could be getting pregnant, could be pregnant or getting pregnant. Another way to look at this could be for other Cancers, is that you have a relationship, you already have children, and there's a need for passion. The timing is right for passion in your life, because these expectations that are placed on you by your kids and your family have sort of thwarted your passion, and it's like, now's the time for some passion, and it's gonna be a sexy time. Okay? Okay, so Cancer, it's kind of a couple of different messages there. Leo, what romance or sex messages for Leo? Romance or sexual relationship messages. What things do people in relationship with Leo have to say that they're not saying, perhaps? What messages do we have for Leo about their sexual or romantic relationships? Too many cards, sorry, just too many. Leo, please. Leo, please. There we go, one card. Faith. Believe, Leo. I don't know what you're supposed to believe, but let's find out. Leo, please. What for Leo? In romance or sex? What do they need to believe? What do they need to have faith in? Are you concerned about your partner, Leo? Are you concerned that your partner is either unfaithful, or that they are you concerned they're unhappy? For Leo, please, what about faith in their romantic and sexual relationships? What about Leo? What about their faith? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, Leo, give your relationship a chance, and faith, both together, tell me that you are having a hard time kind of believing this is real. You're having a hard time taking this at face value, and you're being called to try believing in it. Give it a chance. Give your person a chance to prove to you that they are here with you, that they are that they mean what they say. You're having a hard time trusting this relationship. You need to give it a chance. And your romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Act on your romantic feelings a bit more. I see this person coming up behind this woman and just grabbing her and kissing her. I mean, we don't want to be, obviously we don't grab people and kiss them unless you're in a loving relationship with them. But I'm saying, like, you know, coming up behind someone and snugging them and giving them a kiss and a hug. This is, you might be stopping yourself from acting in this way because you're holding back a little bit because you might be worried about this partnership, but you need to give it a chance. Try investing in that way. Try allowing yourself to act on those romantic feelings, and give your relationship a chance. Give your partner a chance to prove that your faith in them is safe. Get one more card for Leo, please. One more card for Leo. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah. Yeah. So Leo, there's an element of doubt about your relationship that you're having. Okay. And about your person. But you are being called to give your relationship a chance and stay optimistic about your love life. You need to give this person the opportunity to prove to you that they mean it. They're here to stay. They're in this with you. This card, stay optimistic about your love life, has the word faith on it. Okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you need to let your guard down. You need to dive in romantically. And you need to have faith in your partner and give the relationship a chance. Give this person a chance to prove themselves in this relationship as it being genuine and real to them and being there with you. Okay? Virgo, please. What sex or romantic messages do we have for Virgo? Tenderness. Somebody needs some TLC. Someone needs a massage. Someone needs, like, I feel like when someone's like running their hands through your hair and like patting your head and your hair. Someone needs a soft touch, Virgo. It might be you, it might be your person, but this is answering the question, what things are our people not telling us? And I'm feeling that this is, Virgo, this is someone's telling you they need a soft touch.